And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Oh, boy. It's your favorite time of the week, everyone. The Lost Tapes.
Oh, hell yeah.
When you don't have to worry that we're here in the cold in a studio, freezing our nuts off on this Thursday, because we're not here. It's all smoke and mirrors, baby.
Oh, Wizard of Oz shit.
This is Monday segment.
Yeah. You don't even know where we are in time and space. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Step into the wormhole.
Oh, the Bonfire timeline. Comedy Central Radio.
It's an episode of Black Mirror.
No, I haven't got into Black Mirror yet.
It's great.
Everyone's saying it.
So great.
Peaky Blinders and Black Mirror.
Peaky Blinders I'll never watch.
I'll never watch you.
I'll never watch you. You know what we can watch? The Bonfire.
Oh, we can't watch it. We can listen. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Okerson. Our last Lost Tapes was an entire episode dedicated to our new favorite comedian, Shonda Pierce.
Shonda,
sorry.
It's blacker than you think.
Oh, it is. Shonda.
Was that short for something, you think? Rashonda?
Or I think it was maybe for like Chandrafel. I don't know. But we didn't get all the way through her. We didn't get all the way through her. We didn't get all the way. Oh yeah. We didn't get all the way through the special because you have like a shit ton of notes. And then we're like, hey, when do we do this Lost Tapes? And we're like, let's just top off this Shonda Pierce thing.
Oh yeah. But let me go back to my notes.
Because where we ended was with, we jumped ahead to her having the gun in the insane laugh.
I have the gun. Oh, Lou, you're the best.
It's the second one that gets terrifying. I mean, if you woke up like, naked in a dirt pit and you couldn't see up and you're like, hello? Hello? And you just heard that.
I have a gun.
Yeah. The Shonda Pierce crazy train.
The dead rat lives.
Keep the change, you filthy animal!
Like Home Alone. Great job,
Lou, you're a genius.
God damn it, you're great. So anyways, jumping back into her Netflix special Enough, which just made Jay and I so slack-jawed that this existed. But Jay went way deeper down the wormhole. And, I mean, you went full on. I didn't even know the ending that you say is a twist ending.
It's not a twist ending.
Okay.
It's no twist. It's just a little like, you're like, what? Did they do this for me just now? Was this a little add-on for me? So, and so the last thing we definitely talked about was listen back to it.
Her half-black granddaughter with her with an adopted daughter?
She's got I mean, it's a white girl who she hangs out with. Let's get back to that part where Christine, you have the time codes, right? Because I don't have them in my phone, actually. I think I just sent them to you only. Ooh, what was that?
Yeah, right? Just over the mic. Oh, God.
Hey, everybody. What are you doing? I was just eating bacon.
That's the throw-up hour.
All right, so this is when we're introduced to the grandkid.
Yeah.
She is Nanny's girl. Before she was born, I met her mother, and we walked that little road together.
Pause it.
What does that mean?
It is completely cryptic. First of all, isn't Nessa a great name for a half black, half white kid?
Yeah, because it really is like, let's just chop the white off that. Let's chop
Janessa. It's something like that. She needed her to walk the road. Now pause it on this picture because this girl is not related to her.
No, and
they don't speak to her once in this documentary.
No interviews at the Bonfire SXM on Twitter to see the picture. Christina will put up the family photo.
She's tatted pretty good on the arm with what looks like some sort of a wraparound dragon. You notice she's got like a wraparound dragon, and then she has a little something also like below her bicep, which these are what I would describe as former junkie tattoos.
Yeah, or she's a mercenary, and she's one of the people that goes and hunts predator.
Yeah, you know when a lot of people got like a bunch of single little, like smaller tattoos?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, you're just a pin cushion because you're just trying to feel something because you're dead inside from junk.
What's up, dead veins?
So this is a girl who cleaned herself up. This is all speculation.
Yeah.
But I'd bet on it.
You know what? It's like you're calling it the way people at carnivals like guess weight, where you're like, you're probably going to be wrong, but more often than not, you're closer.
She's been, she's been plowed out by big black dicks, I appear, most of her life. Probably not a good relationship with her family is why she's let a crazy woman adopt her.
I'm gonna dress you up. You're my daughter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you feel like you're my daughter.
A woman whose daughter ran away, she's now taken in this girl and her half black child.
You're my baby, and I'm gonna stroke your hair, and I'm gonna feed you.
But
You belong to me now. I found her under a bridge.
I assumed this woman was at the end of her rope in life. Yeah. And wanted to turn to Jesus, and then fucking Shonda swooped in.
Shonda was like,
I found this little girl as a lot lizard on I-95, circus stealing a bunch of truckers in the middle of a bathroom.
She knocked on my window, said she make me feel nice.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the relationship is. It does not clear that up other than to just say what it says right here.
Rode a little road together and got to know each other, and she needed somebody around in her life at the time. And I certainly dreamed of having a little one around in my life at the time. I try to ask first. When your whole life's about you and just doing whatever you want to do, you got to stop and go, oh, well, wait a minute. I'm not mom and I'm not really grandmother. You know, I have to know that this is a privilege to be in this child's life, so I need to remember.
I like the game of like, I'll tell you everything I'm not to this kid.
Yeah.
I'm not her kindergarten teacher. I'm not the ice cream man. I'm not her landlord. What the fuck are you, Shonda?
Her local borrower. What?
Why bring up something so, you know what I mean? It's like when you're showing off your apartment to somebody and you open a closet. He goes, here's what I keep. He goes, that's a corpse I keep hanging up there. He goes, oh, come over here. He goes, I got an original Atari in the other room. He says, whoa.
Guys, sorry,
is there a corpse in that closet? He goes, yeah.
Guys, sorry I'm late. I was doing drugs. What? Why would you say that? You go, what? Is it supposed to say I'm late? Chonda gives every piece of information where you're almost like, hey, can I have a sidebar with you? Every time she says a piece of information, you're like, hey, I gotta talk to you about something. Who's the kid?
Yeah, why bring up, she does this with this and about her own daughter, which is coming up.
Yeah. I mean, it's
the most vague shit that, why would you bring it up? Because
that's why
the Lord hasn't resolved these issues for you.
We still got a couple on the back burner with Jesus. I'm still waiting to hear back about my daughter. It's kind of like...
He's busy. There's two sets of footprints right now saying, he ain't carrying me through this one yet.
No, this is me giving a piggyback ride to him.
But it is when it's... Oh, God. She's by the way, she's Emmy nominated.
Oh my God. Dude,
She's the most awarded female comic.
We won't combined make as much money as her.
Oh, I don't ever think that. Because she's going after that money. She's going after that fucking go to church, give me your collection plate money. That is, you gotta be a real scumbag to get in that game.
If they find out she's doing some kind of like gross stuff to get the money, and it goes, but I take care of a half-black child.
And they go, okay.
And they go, well, alright.
I mean, I bet she's amazing, but I'm saying like when you get into that like that dirty side of making money where you're gonna like, oh, I'm gonna go the religious route and just like like Joel Osteen money.
Oh, wait.
Like that is
Christine, go back to that description that was right up there because it says something in there about a talk show that we are going to have to look up.
Aspiring Women?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, on TLN.
Okay, yeah, co-hosting the talk show Aspiring Women on Total Living Network.
Is that like designing women with worse clothes?
Boy, and her first television special called This Ain't Prettyville. She really is hung up on that.
Dude, she really, those nuns fucked her up.
She's not PRTTY. I said I am SMART, and I went and cried.
She goes, now the real thing that happened is I sucked dick for years.
I went to a pretty dark hole there for a while till I found this young lady all tatted up with a half-black kid.
She was caught in some netting of some sort, and I cut her out. And I said, you live with me, come inside.
Polestar.com's top-selling live performers, dude.
But why can't she just, I mean, if she's doing something good, why can't she just be fully honest about what she's doing? Why can't she be like, I took this woman in who was addicted to drugs, who loved Jesus, or, you know, I got her in a Bible study and now I help her with her daughter. Like, she could be instead of being so vague and letting us come up with all these dark theories, she could just be honest and be like, hey, this lady was on drugs, I want to help her.
Right, because if it's not that, why don't you just say, like, Oh, I was at a coffee shop one day and I met a girl down on her luck, where she was my waitress every day at this coffee shop.
That
and
makes me think you're hiding something when you make up a vagueness like that, where you're like, we walked that road together. It's like, so you guys what? Just sucked each other's pussies for a week?
Yeah, she's like, I met. I mean, there's definitely connotation of like lesbianism for sure here, possibly.
That's what I'm saying. And not in a homophobic way, in a very way of like, it's so vague, you make it sound, that's like how they used to talk about homosexual sex in the 50s, where they're like, we had a little dance together, and you're like, and I found out I wasn't into it. Dude, I was telling Vecchione this weekend about when on the show we were coming up with British ways to say you're gay. It's just adjectives and names. Yeah. He's a real Dizzy Charles. And Vecchione was like, it really is bottomless. I'm like, dude, you can't. It's bottomless. Yeah. You cannot. Yeah. This is a real sticky Kevin.
He's a bit of a stinky Paul.
Yeah. He's a real bit of a confused Mark.
Oh, a slippery Nigel.
Yeah, slippery Nigel's a great.
My cousin's a slippery Nigel.
I don't think you understand. He's a little bit of a sleepy mountain. Oh, I said Mark already. That's why it fucked me up. Let's get back to Chandra Pierce, vaguely saying that she might be in a lesbian relationship.
I am learning until they ask for my opinion to stay out of it. And
she's like, they're also a pretty sweet tax write-off. Yeah. I don't know if y'all are familiar with the state of Georgia's tax laws, but you take in a drifter and her kid, you're getting back 80% of what you make.
Now there's minorities involved, done deal.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to throw her to a top state school.
He goes, this little fucker's going to get on a scholarship.
I go, baby, you're half black gold.
Go jog. Just get fast. Just get fast.
How do you feel about pinning your hair back and running the 4x1?
Okay. I love you, Nash.
She's like, whatever, white lady.
No, we're awake. Oh, we're awake? Yeah.
Do you think she keeps them like that movie Room?
Yeah, she goes, time to play family now. Time to play family.
Yeah, the mom goes, okay, Chandra's coming down, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just look pretty and be happy. And we're so happy.
We're so happy.
I'm so, and do not bring up her actual daughter.
Nessa,
Mommy, why does she keep calling you a different name? Just please.
That's Mommy's name. Please. That's Mommy's name. That's Mama's name when Nanny Shonda's around.
My name's Rachel, Mom. He goes, please, just be Nessa. Please, baby, please.
It's time to play Nessa.
It's time to play Nessa right now.
You're gonna be in trouble. You gotta be Nessa. Can you be strong for Mommy? Can you be strong for Mommy?
I'll try, Mama.
Hey, y'all ready to play family?
Put on your damn face, Nessa. Wink.
Okay, Nessa. I'll get you all the candy you want. We just gotta make it through today.
That is dark.
I have a gun.
I mean,
it's mind-blowing because she doesn't fucking say what it is.
It gets darker because we haven't seen yet when she acknowledges her daughter.
Well, let's jump ahead.
She's got she was with her husband forever, who was a drunk, dead. Daughter.
I do love his
daughter leaves the family totally.
But his Obi-Wan Kenobi alcoholism where he's standing there as a ghost with a beer can going, can you believe this bitch?
Oh, look at her go.
Yeah. He goes, she took in a drifter.
Sorry, Rachel Nessa, whatever you want to call yourself.
Hell, whatever. My real daughter ain't gonna come around, don't worry.
Some of the aspects of my personality and the characteristics of who I am are great for my job. They're terrible for my personal life, and I have to rethink them and retrain them. I have to walk in a room and not be the life of the party. And there was a time in my life that I thought everybody's going to expect Shonda Pierce to walk into the room, and so I have to walk in the room like Shonda Pierce.
Look at him.
I hate when you start using different meanings of your name as your personalities, where they're like, I just want to go home and not be Dan Soder. And then I go in and I'm Dan Soder. It's such
can't turn it off.
It's such a pompous
Daniel.
Yeah, I just want to be, when I go home,
I can't wait to wear a robe in an interview and be like, yes, Big J. Okerson would say that, but
dude, that's like the
Jason Okerson? Yeah. Not that person right there. I'm actually not even comfortable with a foul mouth going on. Swearing in my home?
What's fun is...
No, not that. That's the Big J experience. Sure. You want to go out there and give the people what they want, and I'll say, I'll say the C word. all the way to MFs.
Oh, I like to leave my fee on set, but what's harder is leaving Dan Soder at the door. I cross that threshold and my kids want me to be dad and my wife just wants me to be her husband. I try to be, but sometimes Dan Soder follows me in the door. I can't help that.
He's become a part of me now.
I'm fused with him like a fat person in a pleather couch. It's a dangerously heavy person.
It's as if two personalities have woven together
much
to create one amazing quilt.
Are you familiar with Jeff Goldblum's The Fly? Do you remember when he's the strongest? That's like me. All right, let's go back to Shonda. Do you want to jump ahead? Oh, she's at CAA getting awards.
Well, yeah, what's our, CAA would fucking step on my nostrils to get to this quicker.
Dude, you wouldn't be able to get to the receptionist if they didn't want you to. For Shonda? We got a problem with Shonda. Shonda says she doesn't like Big J. And they're like, I don't know who Big J is. She's like,
that's the team I like to play for.
Should we call Justin Edbrook and ask him about Shonda Pierce at CAA?
He won't say anything.
Huh?
He won't. He'll just be like, "Oh yeah, someone else has her." Not in like a shitty way.
I just want to hear is she revered there?
He goes, "Oh, you mean the goose? Oh, the golden goose?"
Yeah, exactly.
Goes, oh, that bitch brings in money.
That's what I'm saying. You think?
Got those church dollars.
Yeah. He goes, "Oh man, yeah. There's 3 new Teslas in the parking lot because of her."
Should we try to get him?
He goes, "Oh, Shonda Bags. We call her Bags O' Money. Get her on the phone. You want to talk to her right now?" She's on a jet. She's flying to Israel. Clean some shit up.
I want to try to get him so bad on the phone and see if they know him. Should we do it?
Let's try to call him on the break.
I was going to say have Black Lou. I can have Black Lou call.
Okay,
show him the number.
Yeah, show him the number, have him call and tell him we want to, but until then, let's jump ahead to the next time code.
Yeah, what is the next time code?
Okay, standing ovation.
Yes!
Yay, yay!
Yay! Ice Cube! Shonda Pierce! Yay, yay!
I said, well, you need to take your glasses off and drive home. I feel very honored to have received.
By the way, that girl that's clapping doesn't make a dent on the dude right in front of her. Watch his face. Her punchline bounces off him like a bullet off Superman. He's just like, what? She goes,
you need to take your glasses off and drive home.
and he's like, what?
Believe in the Lord.
I'm so accustomed to the grief that it's seeped into something called depression.
Oh, boy.
And that is when your biological functions just start failing you. And this brain chemistry just starts going topsy-turvy. And that is fixable. And you could go to a doctor. You can get great counseling. Talk therapy is incredible. Journaling is awesome. And sometimes, if it's in a really bad state, medicine is the alternative.
I mean, you're at a comedy show. Do you think in your audience you're going here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Comedy rule of 3s. Depression, sadness, anxiety. Jeez.
Oh, God.
Wow. Her writing's gotten different.
She goes, you can do talk therapy, Jew therapy. That's where a Jewish guy just judges you.
By the way, we're at an hour. So far, the only jokes she's told is quiet down, you're going to scare the Baptists.
Great.
Lost the husband. Perfect. In the mall.
I would almost say that is the
lost husband in the mall.
Signature bit.
And I may not be Pretty, but I'm definitely SMART.
And I definitely suck that DICK. Hey, when you ain't pretty, you gotta blow it. Hit it, DJ.
Because I can't spell either, but I'm really good at getting down with the D. Oh!
Def Jam Shonda.
I might not be PRTTY, but I am THICK. These brothers out here, I love them, but I mean, y'all gotta start eating the hoo-hay. Oh my God. It's like y'all ain't never touched a fresh basket of white bread. Oh, hell. I can mop up some of that beef stew. He's all knocking into me like, play down. And I'm like, smooth down, baby. I got a show tomorrow. Cut that shit, DJ. See, that's why men are tripping. Y'all are tripping because you think this name just gonna get yours. You gotta work for this punani.
Girls, it's 2018. You paying your own bills. You got your own real hair. Make some noise in this place right now. Yeah.
And then I say,
if you're tired of these brothers walking up to you and ain't got no job, let me hear y'all. Hey. Oh, shit.
I got a brother that's got a job and got your back 24/7. His name? Jesus, did you hear that shit?
I said, lay off. I'm trying to get some sleep. You know I just got my hair did. What's up now?
All right, let's get, this is standing ovation.
Duck Dynasty joke also.
What?
Oh, Duck Dynasty
Forgetting
joke.
her Duck
That's
Dynasty.
crowd work, Jacob.
Well, this was
That's
right.
not a written bit.
Well, that was that's true. That was her working the crowd. That was her getting a little loose.
How dare you bring up crowd work to Jay?
That's so funny. That's funny. She goes, what she goes, Duck Dynasty guy. Oh yeah, I called him Duck Dynasty guy. He didn't, she goes,
What are you doing? You're not even supposed to be here.
then she waits, he goes,
Grizzly Adams.
Yeah.
that was her big nail.
Yeah, and then she was like, you do? Yeah, she like stumbled into Duck Dynasty. She goes,
You look like one of them Duck Dynasty fellas anyway. I don't know. Collection plates going around.
He's there to kill her because she has a half black, not grandkid.
I heard a secret that you are harboring.
Harboring.
Lou just sent me an article where it says Shonda stands up to racism and mentions her black godson-in-law, and it's a Facebook post that she did. So if she is a black godson-in-law, maybe that girl has a black boyfriend and that's her goddaughter.
Just
now.
for the record, there's no such
That's
thing.
what it is?
She's the godmother of that child.
She's the godmother.
There's no such thing.
Of the lady, of the mom of Nessa.
The mom of Nessa, yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this for the record, and if I'm the only one who seemed to notice this or realize this at all, then okay. But there's no such thing as a son-in-law. There's no such thing as that. You don't become an in-law to something that's made up in church.
Yeah. You go, now, church rules, now she's part of your family. You know what's funny is?
He's my god niece's third cousin.
I wouldn't even think it's the one she's got all the money. She's not the one doing that. It's the people that are like, you're my godmother-in-law. Give me your money.
Is that a thing now?
He goes, that's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing. So anyways.
That's her black godson-in-law.
Yep.
He's like, hey, can Nessa stay with you guys for like a month?
So maybe he came, you think it's the kid's father? I mean, it could be, obviously. But it seems in this that like, first of all, again, I said, they never talk to the girl. I don't think they ever get to the girl. What is this?
This is the post.
From 2015, March 11th. Tonight,
I am so disturbed. First of all, I have to confess to you, I told a lie, a little one. I've asked for forgiveness, but I was so flabbergasted, so disgusted that I could not think of anything clever to say. Yes, me! That's how disturbed I was. Sitting at a restaurant in Ashland City called Sidelines.
I bet the food there is delicious.
I decided just to grab a bowl of chili and take it home, but there was a fella playing the guitar in the corner.
Oh,
so I decided to stay and eat. Three gentlemen were Three gentlemen were sitting in the booth next to me. I suppose they were from out of town because they were discussing the business for the next day.
They took me in all holes. Duck, water, tight, we call that down here.
I was just a greedy little girl.
No leaks. A little piggy.
I call that hungry hippo. I go, I'm gonna lay on it and y'all find the hole.
Daniel, is it? I noticed my butthole was empty.
Daryl, other brother Daryl.
Larry Daryl and Daryl fucker. She got gangbanged by Larry Daryl and Daryl should be drawn. That should be a cartoon.
One fella actually called his little boy to say goodnight on the phone, teased him a little about a girl he had a crush on at school. He punched his friend in the booth and started laughing at his son, telling him what kind of snack to take to his new girlfriend.
What?
And at first, I didn't catch on
that's what I said. Her world only revolves around fat people.
Yeah.
Mainly because...
I gotta go bring a snack for my lady.
Dude, this gets weird.
Mainly because it's so long since I heard such blatant racism. When he hung up the phone, he noticed I was looking at them. He nodded and said, my boy 7 has a crush on a black girl at school. God, that's a first. I grinned and said, he sounds cute. Then,
what the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
Then he proceeded to tell his buddy every idiotic racist just knew the N-word more than I've heard in decades.
And I live in the South!
And I yell it every morning at my goddaughter.
And it's my mantra word for my meditation.
It's how I get chi.
Glancing at me
periodically.
I came out of character.
So you just come out of it because I feel like I don't want people to lose what she's saying.
I finally stood up and I leaned into his face and said, "Excuse me. My son-in-law is a tough guy just like you, but loves his kids so tender just like you. It's the cutest thing. He also served in the Marines. He's a brilliant man." And he was just smiling and thought I was so impressed with his manliness. I looked as sternly as I could and I said, "And he's black." And I walked out. I was shaking. The waiter noticed me leaving my food and asked if everything was okay. I told him I couldn't take the language in the booth next to me. Truth is, my son-in-law is white, but my godson-in-law is black. Shonda! Get it together. We're all people. We fuck, we're all pink. I am proud of him. He works hard to provide for his...
I love people thought that was actually in it. She's like, we're all pink? What?
I am proud of him. He works hard to provide for his family. He's extremely brave and smart.
All right. So, yeah, it just goes on.
And what's that? So her lie was that it's her godson-in-law?
Yeah. And then her conclusion was...
There's nothing that displays ignorance like racism to judge someone.
So great. You know her friends, too, they talked to her like, that was so cool of you, Sean. I mean, you don't really feel like they're equal, though, do you?
She goes, Shonda, I read what you wrote, and it seemed like you were like a fired-up squirrel coming out of nut, but honestly...
Do they smell different?
She goes, does Miss Litch touch her hair? So there you go. Shonda, not racist.
Well, I never thought she was racist.
We never said she was racist.
Never thought she was racist at all.
Keeping her...
I just think she lives in a weird shroud of secrecy.
Yeah.
The only thing she seems to share is that she's always thought she was ugly.
Yeah.
And that her husband died from drinking himself to death.
Yeah.
Everything else is just like, and there's two girls here.
She goes, my husband's dead. He was a drunkard. That girl, I think, lives downstairs. I don't know. It smells like burnt chemicals all the time.
Oh yeah.
There's shame in it, and there's nothing wrong with it. A lady told me.
Talking to a lady who clearly
This lady told me one time, I don't think you should talk about taking antidepressants. That makes your faith look weak. I said, well, you need to take your glasses off and drive home. I feel very honored to have received their attention or a little accolade or a pat on the back. All those things feel good. But will it devastate me if I don't get that?
My favorite. Now, it's got nothing to do with what she says. If you go back there is a faction of her audience that actually can't stand up for a standing ovation.
Wait, where is it? Go through it.
Oh, you'll see.
There it is.
Booyah.
Yikes.
I mean, she's got a cane and a cart.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a hot chick in a wheelchair by the door.
No, there is not, Mark Norman. There is not a hot chick maybe in this building. Yeah.
She's cute.
I don't know. Yeah, I was just thinking that. I was like, that lady in the front row in the black and orange is
Listen,
cute.
there's fuckables. Your front row with Shonda Pierce, you are not fuckable simply because you will not fuck.
Yeah. Oh,
These girls don't go home and be like, well, I'm going to knob you off while you watch the game.
Yeah.
She goes, Shonda says you need to talk to me more.
Like, yeah, exactly.
God damn it. You going to your church?
You're going to die one day and I'm going to be alone and I ain't even funny. I don't know how.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose you. But not like I left you at the mall. That's a joke I heard. It's a really sad comedy show. You're going to die.
What's the next after the standing ovation?
Estrangement from daughter.
Oh, yeah. Let's take a little breaky poo. Dan Soder gonna be at Bananas in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey, January 19th through the 20th. Yeah, Sean will be there laughing. January 19th and 20th. Get tickets for that and all of Dan's shows at dansoder.com.
And Big J, this Thursday through Saturday. Tonight through Saturday is at one of my favorite clubs in the world, the Comedy Mix in Vancouver. Go to bigjcomedy.com for tickets. And if you're in the Vancouver area, go see them. I love that. I love that room.
It's a great club. I like the hotel's right there on top of it. There's stuff.
Green room right in the back.
You can go. There's places to get food.
Yep. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff around. Comedy Mix in Vancouver, one of my favorite clubs.
Good gig. Just a bitch travel.
Fucking A.
It's a bitch travel.
Yeah, all right.
Follow us at Bonfire SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and we will be right back after this break. It's the Lost Tapes.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder.
Fuck out of here.
Let's go, jump back into Shonda.
Shonda.
A few more things to get to on this.
Goddamn right we do. Oh, I'm sorry. I said GD.
I'm not sure that we set her up correctly yesterday. Can we explain who she is?
Sure. Shonda, we did a little bit, I think, early on, but like, she is I found her in the new releases of Netflix.
I found her
on a little bayou, sitting there on a log. I saw a new comedy special, so I clicked it, like, what is this? Immediately taken back by how ridiculous everything about it was. Just that it was, Netflix had a Christian comedy special. I've never seen that before.
And then we dived in hard last week on the Lost Tapes.
And then, so I brought it here and started going through. I time-coded it so we could know the bullet points, the important points of this.
Yeah.
Although I'd recommend if you're at home, watch the whole thing. It is magical.
And then we've been working our way through it.
And there's still a surprise or two in store for you, here. Christine, where did we leave off last time?
We are...
I remember standing ovation.
Killing. Devastate me if I don't get
standing ovation, except for the few people that can't pull it off.
One day I'm gonna be able to stand up for Shonda.
She's like,
I loved it just as much. Just my legs don't work. Turns out those years of eating Twinkies was bad. I want to, but my feet are falling off.
I go,
it's Tinglesville south of my shins.
So the next thing we have is her estrangement from daughter.
Yes.
I just want to keep diving deeper and deeper. I want to spelunk into Shonda.
There's some online about why this daughter's not around. I know it.
You'd think.
Go ahead.
And I looked in the mirror, and there it was.
My dick.
I am the miracle. I'm surprised I'm still here.
Could you imagine having to get somewhat emotional? That's what I give like stage actors credit for.
Yeah.
You have to get somewhat emotional on every show where you're like, and then I realized my voices. Where are my voices?
They're all branches. Branches of the same tree. Oh God!
I looked in.
Oh boy!
And I looked in the mirror, and what I saw, it was me staring back. Yeah, it's like, get the fuck out of here.
I was saying, could you imagine Can you imagine if you smoked a joint and we were like, you want to go check out this comedy show?
Dude.
And you went and she's like, and I learned that day you are beautiful no matter what. You're like, what the fuck is this, man?
Why is she giving me pill advice?
Where's Tommy? Went to go get beers like 20 minutes ago.
Did he leave us here? This is so mean. This is like when they Zima someone.
That's just you get young kids high and send them into a Shonda Pierce concert. Yeah. So it's like a dick move the seniors do to a freshman.
Yeah, you go like this.
Oh, we get him ripped and set him loose in the Shonda Pierce concert.
Later in life, you're all, hey man, you want to smoke this joint? Nah man, I don't smoke weed. Why would happen? When I was a teenager, my friend's older brother got us real high and left us Shonda Pierce.
To the Shonda Pierce show. I mean, she's RIPA's he touring comic of all time.
And she is SMART and RICH.
It was, I don't think she's necessarily PRETTY, but she's at one point of her life pretty FUCKABLE.
She goes, oh, you know what makes me PERTTY is the fact that I get PAID? Suck my clit. I'm Shonda Pierce. Who got the biggest meat curtains in the room? Big dog gotta eat.
She spreads them open. She spreads them open.
Look at that stingray right there. Oh my God. Yeah, you look like you're in shallow waters in Florida. But you are not. That ain't the Gulf of Mexico, honey.
I think the estrangement from my daughter broke something in me.
Yeah.
My gag reflex. I mean, I could go balls deep on the first shot. I'll breathe in pubes through my nose all day. You think I'm scared of having an SOS shut my nose? I'll go Bugs Bunny tooth in some guy's bush. Call me Pac-Man. No. Give me 3 chomps, I'll swallow anything. I'm like a Komodo dragon. Oh, down at the new bar, they're calling me Tremors. They say she just takes it one gulp.
It was devastating, still is. When
your mouth
that very flesh and blood connection to your very
She didn't like making out very much.
Tweet that picture, please.
I still kiss my dad on the mouth.
Open mouth. I've seen it.
Yikes.
It's pretty hot. They let me watch till it gets serious.
Some families just lip kiss.
Jay, you mind giving us a second here?
He puts his hand on the back of her pants and looks over her shoulder at me. He's like, come on, dude. And I'm like, yeah, I'm out. See his hand on the back of her pants. He goes, come on, bro. I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm out.
Hey, bud, I'm not trying to drip dryer here. Can you take off for a second?
He goes, that's cool. Hey, thanks for letting us crash, by the way.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us stay.
You got it, Mr. Evans. I'll be right outside. You know what? I'm going to go rip a Black and Mild. I'll be right back.
Love you guys.
Oh, don't even bring them up. We haven't talked to them in so long.
Ciao, baby.
Ciao, Julia.
Ciao, baby.
Let's go full throttle.
Oh, baby. I want to make you a chair rail. I want to put you in some crown molding.
I'm telling you right now, what I want to do is redo your floors. I want to sandblast them. I want to finish them. I feel like we can really grout this whole entire place.
I looked through your phone pictures and saw that you have hardwood floors where I would probably prefer to be more of a Pergo person myself. I'd be happy to come lay that Pergo down for you.
I think, maybe you do a wood interior for your kitchen. It makes it more of a homely look. I love you.
They make light sockets now that also have USB ports in them.
I noticed your room gets very damp and hot at night. I would like to install a ceiling fan while you're asleep. You don't even have to know I was there, just like most nights.
Now, you do not have to go with this, but if you are feeling froggy, I could put in a whole HVAC system.
Yeah, how you feel about central cooling? Julia, that's what I want to do to you.
Julia, that's what I'm going to do to you.
Full throttle.
I'm going to redesign your whole body. I'm going to put your tits where your ass was and your ass and your feet.
You're going to be the bride of Frankenstein when I'm done with you.
Everything you see. I'm going to make your mouth go right to your belly button.
Maybe. Julia, I want to make you look like a Picasso.
Julia. When I'm done, you're going to look like a Salvador Dali painting. That's what I could bring the table to you.
That means I'm going to melt your face. I'm going to melt your face with my love.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Mwah. Ciao, baby.
Ciao, baby.
Ciao, baby.
Let's go back.
Ciao, baby.
Walks away from you and doesn't ever want to talk to you or see you again.
What are you, Gary Soder? Yeah, she's on the other foot, Chonda. I know how that feels. Imagine if it's your parent.
The daughter, right? She does not explain.
No, she just talks.
She just says she's walked away and never wants to see you again. And anyhow, I'll be at Tampa Improv next Thursday.
You can see me at Chuckles in.
Hell no, dude. She's playing arenas now.
That very flesh and blood connection to your very being walks away from you and doesn't ever want to talk to you or see you again. That is the ultimate rejection.
I don't know. I didn't get New Faces in 2010. That kind of stung.
Oh my God. It wouldn't be great if you get a hold of her daughter and it's like, why did you, walk away and leave your mom forever? She goes, she's ugly.
Yeah, she goes, she's not too PRTTY.
I guess, did you ever hear her laugh? She carries a gun.
Yeah. Because that woman is full tilt nuts.
She started moving in biracial babies.
She goes, oh, you mean the room I used to stay in at home but now belongs to some drifter and her child? She goes, yeah, no, her panic room that she made for that fucking the heroin jockey.
You think she keeps them prisoners? She goes, all right, the camera crews are coming today.
We were saying that basically, goddamn, that was right.
Rejection outside of that, it ain't nothing.
So, if you're directing, you go, so why don't you talk to your daughter? She goes, I will not answer that question. She goes, I stole some of her bits. You talk to her daughter, she goes, yeah, you know the whole, I didn't leave him anywhere? I wrote that at a funeral. I closed with that at his funeral.
It was huge. It was my closure forever, and she knew that.
She knew that. I was closing with that at his funeral, at his wake. At his pension plan.
My mom Mencia'd me. I had to walk on it.
Oh, you mean Shonda Mencia? I don't talk to her. She got a different last name than me. I'm Pierce.
And if she ever sees this, I certainly don't want to hurt her feelings. I have made such peace with that. I made great peace. Do I still tear up about it? Oh, you better believe it. When it's close to her birthday, or I know my grandchildren are having a birthday, or, you know.
But the grandkids can't see her? And the daughters, what did she do?
Dude, that's crazy. The whole you can never see my kids thing usually means something real fucked up.
Your grandmother's alive and you can never see her, and she's not a drug addict.
She's a fucking multi-millionaire.
I don't know if she's a drug addict or an alcoholic, but I'm saying she's definitely not a loser bum who wouldn't take care of them in some way.
The thing that I found the only thing that I've been able to find about it is that her daughter was upset that her mom's priority was always being on the road and traveling when she was growing up, and she wasn't
get over
really
it. I'm on Shonda's side.
To her.
Suck a dick.
Suck a dick. Your mom's a fucking millionaire. I hate that. You weren't there.
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah, they were earning, motherfucker.
That's it.
Earning.
Funny. Gotta make that money, man.
Gotta make that money. I'm on Shonda's side. I'll say this. Might shit on her jokes, might shit on her act. Hell, might shit on everything about her. Respect her as a comedian that she's on that road fucking working those road dates. And you can catch her at the Holy Episcopal.
I've had to not be able to turn down good money and missed Isabella's the day of her birthday and had to do something when I got back from the road for her birthday.
Yeah, this is part of it.
Sucks.
But this is where it gets
we are speculating a bit. I mean, you read that thing, but we don't know what that means. It could be something.
She goes, I was beaten without mercy for 15 years ago. Oh, you don't talk to her.
Maybe she sat by and the drunk dad did something.
Theories. Is this another Bonfire Shonda Pierce theory? All right, let's keep going.
You lose that. All other rejection in your life, every other rejection in your life means very little.
Again.
Hey, you fat pig.
Whatever. My daughter don't talk to me. You think that hurt? You're throwing pebbles at a tank. My daughter does not acknowledge my existence. Come with something harder, you bitch.
Better swing a bigger bat than that, queer bow.
Oh, get out of here. I'll stomp you in your tiny pussy.
So it breaks something in you.
Yeah.
Now what's great
Your heart?
is God redeems that. And
He killed my husband.
Yikes.
And she suffered. She goes, and she suffered. She made her suffer. I was on the road.
Now, if you're wondering, when I was younger, I used to be Willie Ames.
Dude. You gotta take a picture of that. Her husband. Also,
I was the greatest American heroes, William Cat.
oh dear.
And my husband was a young Jimmy Spitz.
I mean, she was so curly haired. They're showing a picture of her from the 70s, I guess, 80s.
God damn it, Jay. You just fucking nailed it. You just fucking nailed it. Believe it.
I can't believe it happened to me.
Dude, it looked so much.
I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Can you guys hear Christine's pussy drying up? No way, on a way. Christine doesn't even know what the hell this is. This is all of our disconnect in our ages, our age difference. Christine, greatest American hero, nothing on that.
Nothing.
William Cat. Falls on deaf ears there.
By the way,
almost put Jacob in the hospital with laughter.
That was a real home run for me, too.
Black Lou, nothing on that.
But I'll say this. The only reason I know it, because of Seinfeld, then back, I learned about the show. Backwards.
Oh, really?
Through Seinfeld.
They talk about the Greatest American Hero?
Well, it's Costanza. George does that as his answering machine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. And then William Catt.
Yeah, but
he was also the guy who was trying to be nice to Carrie.
Yeah.
In Carrie, he was trying, but they fucking made it look like, it looked very bad for him because he got knocked out right away, and she was like, oh, you set me up too. And he died right in the fire. Spoiler alert, she kills everybody.
No! At the dance?
At the dance.
Oh, I thought she was going to wait till graduation.
That's the one where she has her period and ruins her life?
God.
Yeah, that was the first Columbine.
Yeah.
Some say Carrie was the first Columbine.
Yeah, she Columbined him with her mind.
Yeah, great scene though. The shower scene in Carrie when you were a kid was fucking great. Cause all the girls were like, good like 70s big tit, like bra bodies.
Yeah.
And Sissy Spacek fully pussy out naked. Crazy.
Crazy.
But was never very P-R-E-T-T-Y. I actually think Sissy Spacek has gotten like prettier as she got older.
Yes,
weirdly.
I agree.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She looks like a very distinguished woman that I would like to bed.
Oh, there it is. Sissy Spacek.
Yeah, no, she didn't fuck around, man. Full beef. Yeah.
It's her screaming.
Oh, man. Do we wait for tomorrow for the big review? We have to.
Yeah.
What's the next mark, Christine? Is that the surprise?
It's the surprise, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's good radio.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
You mean a tease?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it after break.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back, everybody.
Lou, go get your cigarette. Go.
It's the Lost Tapes. It's the Bonfire.
Goddamn right.
True to the nature of this show, we've come back from commercial, technically, and haven't talked about the thing we left everybody hanging on.
Oh, Chandra Pierce.
Which is the Shonda Pierce.
The finale.
The big finale piece.
Hey, play that Christian comic I like. So this
all we have left, pretty much,
is the reveal.
And we know at this point, vague information. She takes care of this lady and her kid. She takes her daughter, doesn't like her enough that she's outski, and grandkids can't see her at all.
Yeah, so there is
makes a plea on the special for her daughter to maybe think about contacting her one day.
She says the line, I hope she sees this.
Yeah.
I hope she sees this.
It's hard. I've made my peace with it.
I mean, it's crazy. So this is a finale that you said is surprising?
When this happened, I just stood up with my arms stretched, started applauding, and said, this is the most bonkers fucking comedy special I've ever seen.
All right, let's hit it. Let's do it.
And I'd argue you never saw this coming.
My therapist would say, it's not people, it's you. Okay. I want to feel like I am enough. The devil is in the business of convincing us that we aren't. Because Jesus died to prove to us we were enough. That we were worth dying for.
The years had left scars.
Oh,
yeah!
Scars had left pain.
If I ever close a comedy show like this.
How would he recognize me?
Oh my God.
Jacob's gonna shit his pants.
I wasn't the same.
It gets better, by the way.
Well, I knew I should pay. 'Cause I knew the price.
Oh boy.
Oh, 'cause justice and law, it demanded my life.
I mean, by the way, she can belt.
Fucking get it.
She can belt.
But his tender heart.
This is the ending of a comedy show.
Dude, this is insane. This is her closer.
It's bonkers.
What,
you're like,
what if they drop checks?
Beautiful.
Track kicks in.
That's how mercy saw me.
She's a dual threat, Christian comedy and Christian music.
Oh, and Godmother.
I mean, she's got a good voice.
She She has a great voice.
Yeah.
So but it's out of nowhere.
So just do this. Just be charming in interviews. I mean, I'm telling her that she's a fucking billionaire.
She is a million times better singer than she is funny.
It's not even a question. She doesn't even have good in-between songs banter.
Yeah. Just play the song, Shonda.
Shonda! Just get into it! Shut up and sing. Shut up and let that voice fly.
But wait, this is my favorite. Now let's picture this is me headlining a club somewhere. Hey everyone, Mike Fenoya.
The feature starts killing it.
The feature starts belting one out.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna make this mandatory when I go on the road.
You gotta sing a song with me, Gary Peter.
Yeah, he goes, everyone knows where we are. Oh, yeah, Shane Gillis better start practicing his C sharp. This motherfucker's gonna have to fucking...
By the way, her opener?
Hot. Smoking hot.
But she is definitely, we gotta be engaged before I'll put my dick in your mouth.
Oh my god.
That is for sure.
Are you kidding me? Dick in the Mouth is 5th year wedding anniversary.
Oh yeah?
That's a woman that fucks for procreation.
Your best hope is she's good with anal because it's not, she's saving her puss for Jesus marriage.
Can we rewind that? You're right. Lou, I'm sorry. We're hitting the
harmonies.
Sorry.
It over there.
I know. Hold on. But it's also like we're just talking about this feature and what it takes to better.
Oh, they're going to be easy.
Oh, dude, you would have to go to so many Wednesday night church to fuck.
Oh my god.
She's so hot, but
her brother would have to really like you.
Oh god, you'd have to join a fantasy football league just to fucking buddy up to him.
I like just like normal happy stuff and you guys are like, ugh.
It's disgusting.
It disgusts me.
It is gross. You'd be like, oh my god, we're going to trivia night with them. And you're like, can we just fuck, please? Can we fuck? And she's like, on our wedding night, I will give myself to you. Cause I will be your bride in the eyes of Jesus. Yeah, Jesus watching right now, that dirty motherfucker. Suck me off.
How bonkers though could it be? Again, I'm just thrown.
I love that the feature comes out and goes, here's my part. Dude, you
she puts her cigarette out in the back, she goes, here I go.
She goes, oh god.
Lordy found me.
Time to go help this pig fly.
Yeah. It's like they should do fucking, I'm gonna go see Laser Chandra at the planetarium this week.
Oh dude, I would love that.
Laser Shonda.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a laser now.
It's her whole first album.
Oh dude, she does it front to back. Alright, let's get into it because when she jumps in.
Yeah, the 2-part harmony.
I still want to talk about what it'd take to get this feature naked.
Oh yeah.
Broken and so lost. Mercy, look past all my faults.
It means she murdered her husband.
She goes, just say you bang her, you go. Goes, hey, before we go to dinner, you mind? I want to swing by the Salvation Army and drop off some of these old coats.
And she goes, that's so great. Jesus gave too.
I was going to do this afternoon, but I got really stuck at St. Jude's.
I go, anything in Leviticus about over the pants hand jobs?
Philippians 5:14. Don't leave me hanging.
I think Christians dry hump. I think making out and dry humping is like a big Christian thing.
That's more Spanish Catholic.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's definitely
Greek.
Only in my culo.
Yeah. No info.
Wait,
That his eyes of mercy.
Oh!
Here it comes.
Can't see where you are.
Not since Simon and Garfunkel.
Dude, neither one of us have a shot at the feature. She's got a rock.
Too much. You know he loves you so much to ever leave you alone.
That might be from the engagement to the Lord. No, you know what? You're right. She is absolutely married to some dude who has.
She might be bored though, looking for a funny guy to make her feel again.
She's definitely bored, but she may have convinced herself through singing these shitty songs.
And his heart cries out for your heart today.
All right.
Oh, see your yourself.
Christine, can you bring up like people singing in a Baptist church, like a black Baptist church? They'd bring a standing ovation on that part. These people are sitting holding their fucking Bibles.
Well, most of them are seated in the Rascals.
Everyone, they have buses. They have a bus service that goes directly from here to Walmart.
Yeah.
Non-stop.
They have to use the same thing that they use to move orca whales out of tanks to get them out.
The netting. How you put a wheelchair person into a pool.
They just wet them so it's easier. They go, yeah, they're breathing. Dude.
Soak them.
What? Why is every Christian song about how much Jesus wants to hang out with you? They're like,
particularly me.
Jesus wants to know what you're doing Tuesday.
He said I look good in purple.
This is crazy.
It's crazy.
Crazy. I didn't know what you meant by a crazy finale. This is crazy.
It's crazy. I say this. I said it wouldn't be what you're thinking. I think you wouldn't see it coming.
A duet with your opener? It's crazy.
Bonkers.
I thought you were going to say she killed her family or something.
Yeah! This is like crazier than that.
This is like this is the same thing that Charlie Murphy and Freeze Love used to do on the road at the closers.
Oh, dude, that's so funny.
That's how mercy saw me.
Look at them. They're not giving a shit.
Oh, not what I was, what I could be.
Wait a second.
That's how Jesus
Wait a second.
sees me.
Christine.
You better go back.
Go back. Can we go back and see the picture of the girl she's walking the path with?
It's not her.
Are you 100%?
Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because
she may have cleaned her up.
No. I've had my eye on her since the beginning.
Oh, this chick ain't fucking black dudes. You're right. Sorry.
No.
Never mind.
When I went to the beginning, when they were showing her selling albums, then I saw her poster and I was like, who's that hot girl poster?
I want to see the big finish.
Oh, Jesus H.
Yikes.
Holy fuck, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was like an episode of Intervention.
Yeah, I didn't know it was her and Toxic Avenger.
How's it end? Standing O?
I mean, as best they can. But what I'm more blown away by is the lack of crowd reaction for the song itself. They're just sitting there drinking it in. Like, where's the, stand up, man.
Where's the
Feel
spirit?
it.
Where's the spirit?
No one gives a shit in that audience. They just did a shot, right? The audience?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But they kind of lose it right here. Because here's where Shonda just takes it home. Right here.
That's how Jesus sees me.
See? They get a little.
That's how Jesus sees me.
Thank you. We're going to go bash clams in the back. Ah, we're like the Jeds. We're getting our Jeds on. Sorry, sweetie. I might have leather pants puss right now.
Yeah.
Might be a little gamey down there. It's all right. Suck it off.
It's gonna be like peeling skin off a cooked turkey.
Give me a warm rag. I'll wipe it first.
Oh, the writers are Richard Alzer? So wait, look at that. Writers, Richard
Altizer?
Look him up. And Chandra Pierce. Look up.
Rick Altizer.
I want to know who he is, because he's a writer on this.
Oh, the music's by him?
Oh, how did the producers, Andrew Tenenbaum.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Director of photography. He's another Altizer.
David Altzer. I think the Altizer clan is in deep.
I want to see what the girl's name is, the opener. Oh, look, Rick Altizer.
Oh, hey, hi.
I mean,
it's got to say who the opener is.
Yeah, he did the music.
Oh, dude, he did the music. Rick Altizer.
A camera. David did the camera. Rick and David Altizer.
Oh man, their fingerprints are all over this.
I mean,
featuring Shonda Pierce,
Karen Williams has to be her.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's a lot of white ladies' names,
but it's got to be her. Feature. It's got to be the first one there.
Yeah, Karen Williams. Let's look up Karen Williams. Shonda Pierce.
Yeah.
To thank the contributors of.
Wait, go back to that. I want to see the end because I wonder if we know anybody.
Nope. Why would we know anybody?
I don't know. It's somewhere comedy adjacent.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
It's a church world.
Yeah, it is. This is like, no.
Have we seen Karen Williams, Christine?
Yeah, it's opener.
Let's see her. What's her deal?
Well, yeah.
What's it take to fuck her? Does it say what it takes to fuck her?
It's under Wikipedia. Long walks. Oh, what is this?
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
This is how people are supposed to act in a song in church.
You know it's God's amazing grace that is watching us far. Come on.
My husband drink himself to death? I wish that motherfucker would.
There you go. I ain't gonna give him that out.
My daughter said, I'm estranged from you. I said, bitch, be out.
They're standing up praying. All right, they're not, yeah.
More room for Jesus.
I mean,
for our next live show, can you, with no setup, just sing at the end and walk off?
Oh, dude,
yes,
yeah.
100%.
No setup at all.
And like really, but I want to get to a part there where it's like,
can I come in like Shonda's feature and just go, and that's how everybody.
Yes.
Can we sing that song?
But I want to do things where like one of us it goes, and no one can tell, no, like the other person's doing the other part.
Can we learn that song?
Yeah.
That's what mercy be.
That's how Jesus sees me. And the mercy of Lord.
Let's go to Karen. Let's see what's up with Karen.
What's her story?
Wait, where'd she just go?
YouTuber.
Oh, hey. She's gorgeous.
She is hot, but man, even the font and header of her website says she ain't going easy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that is like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a middle school sweetheart that's married to her.
Probably.
I met him at Bible camp when we were 4 years old, and he pulled my hair, and we've been married ever since.
I don't know why I'm giving her
Can you look at her husband?
She's not even showing ankle.
Good point.
Yeah. Black guy still singing. You got Shonda still going.
I want to know if we could see her husband.
Who?
Karen's husband.
The internet is an amazing place.
Yeah.
She's a singer. I think she's just a singer. I don't think she's a comedian.
So she came out and sang. So, you know what? By the way, you're right. Look it up if you want, but you're right. She's definitely just a singer. I'll tell you why. No way. She knows her comedy is the most basic auntie comedy you could have.
Yeah.
She's not going to have somebody else go out there and possibly can like put a nail in it. I mean, dude, Nate's clean enough to do, like, he could do a set that he could do in church.
Bury her.
I'm saying he could do a set in a church and he would make people wonder what this chick is doing.
Yeah, she just had to go right to the song.
I mean, he's got edgy jokes that can never be in a church, but I'm saying for the most part, Nate's squeaky clean.
Yeah, it'd be funny if she goes, just get Karen, we're gonna do the song, get Karen, after Nate opens for her.
You think that's her husband right there?
Yeah, blonde dude with an earring.
Oh my god, how many tour bus nights has some guy just been like trying to catch her in her bunk by, goes, oh sorry, I thought this was my bunk. Oh my god, you sleep with a butt plug in?
That's crazy. Those lace panties smell really good. What?
Oh my god, I want to bite him off you. What? I'm just late. I'm crazy.
I'm late.
I'm being weird. Don't worry about it.
I'm being weird. I get weird when I'm tired.
That was everything I'd hoped for. Dude. Enjoying the Shonda Pierce.
Yeah.
And the Shonda Pierce saga is not over. It's not.
We'll find more. I think we'll return to it later in 2018.
Well, here's what happens. It becomes a thing where now the listeners will find their crazy clips, or they'll watch the other documentary, or cause she's got a bunch of stuff out, or they'll watch the talk, and they'll be like, oh, you guys gotta.
And that's how it happened with Felddog, was that we had one conversation about Felddog, and then people just keep sending us stuff when crazy shit happens. They're like, have you seen this? So I think you're right. With Shonda Pierce, this is inevitably what will happen.
Shonda Pierce, welcome to the Mount Rushmore of Bonfire comedy.
Goddamn right. Big J. Okerson's going to be in Vancouver tonight through Saturday at the Comedy Mix. Go get tickets right now at bigjcomedy.com. And follow us at the Bonfire, SXM on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Let's not forget Dan's going to be in Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey, January 19th and 20th.
Goddamn right.
Booyah!
Bananas!
Get tickets for that and all of Dan's shows at dansoder.com. And then follow us at the Bonfire.
We love you.
SXM, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that shit, isn't it? Have a good Snapchat floating around somewhere.
Have fun in Vancouver, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. I'm going to try. Long, ugly flight. But it's okay.
Yeah, but fun city.
I'll be back. Saturday, let's see if these Eagles do something.
Oh, boy.
We'll see. I don't feel good about it.
We'll
see.
Well, good luck to your birds.
I'm not coming in cocky.
I'm cheering for them. I'm pulling for them.
We'll be happy next week, either, right? So we get to be with each other.
Yeah.
You'll never make me wake up and not have you there. Becky, are you here?
It's the Bonfire. We'll see you guys next time. No.
Have a gun. Have a gun. Have a gun.
Crackle, crackle.